Um, I've had quite a few phone calls in the last few days, as you can imagine, and I think I just want to reemphasize, I think that the gyms are really misunderstood about they're more than just a gymnasium. I want to make sure that we put that out there, that there's a lot of other resources that are used or need that facility. I've been in both the south side and north side gym, and the students, not all the students can even get in there. And I know during pep rallies and other meetings that they have, they've got kids in the cafeteria, they've got kids in other parts of the campus that just don't get to go to these activities. And it's not just for basketball, as you indicated. And I think that's an important point on these gyms. It's nowhere else to meet. And it's a really bad situation where they have to split the kids up. And if you put the 9th grade in these schools, it's going to be even amplified. So I think we need to understand that it's not just for basketball or sporting events. It serves the entire school. So,
yeah, that's a good point. And again, it's not possible to have a full assembly with all students. And as you pointed out with 9th grade, it can be more of a challenge, and it would be possible with those gym facilities.
Also, I think the timing of the safety being put at the front of the project is good business. I think that's the right thing to do with this money, even if we have to kind of go out before we get the money and the bonds or so. We need to have that plan in place. It's long overdue. This incident in Florida just amplified the situation. Everybody's kind of been asleep at the wheel. I mean, when I was in high school, we had guns and gun racks out in the parking lot. And I was telling my kids about that, and they go like, what? And so, I mean, this is really a big deal. I think it's on everybody's mind. And if we don't do anything else, we need to make this happen quickly.
Just wanted to interject some of the other uses of gyms, just to get that out there also. And we talked about how they're used for testing, they're used for classes every day, virtually every period, as assembly points and places for not just the basketball team to practice, but a variety of other groups too. And I believe, did you say it was 1/3 of the total millage related to safety and security?
Once this new gym is built, what are the thinking about the gyms that are in place? Are they going to become classrooms, cafeterias? What are your thoughts at this point in time?
Okay. Well, at North, again, we haven't done a full design at this point, but for the estimating purposes, at North Side, it was a replacement, so it would be replace the current gym. At South Side, because it's interior to the building, it would be redone potentially as classrooms or another space. Again, that's something we could work through with the campus to see what their needs are and address those in that area. So it would be renovated space.
Okay, thank you.
And again, that's at both schools, renovated space. I missed the piece on the north side, I'm sorry.
Renovated at South Side, but North Side will be just a replacement.
Dr. Morosky, you may have covered this, but how does this help, or how does this affect our elementary schools?
Which part of the proposal?
Well, moving the 6th grade,
Okay.
so we'll open that up for more classrooms, kindergarten to 6, or will this help us with maybe more options for preschool?
It could potentially open space for preschool. Again, that was something that program was not approved as part of this proposal by the Citizens Committee, but it would give us that space for that option. Or again, as we said, we can hopefully limit some of those transfers that we have and provide space for students in their neighborhood school at their grade level. So it depends on the school. In some cases, it's 1 classroom. Some it might be 2 or 3, but we can. They'll have that space to work with, and I think the principals are really looking forward to that because they've had to be creative in the way they're using some of their rooms as it is. So.
Well, I would think as a parent, I would be so pleased that both of my children, or all 3 of my children, could attend the same school. 450 is a disgrace that we're having to do that right now. So that's the most exciting news for me for the elementary schools. Thank you so much.
I just want to interject really quickly. We ran some numbers, and wasn't it it would be the 8th largest elementary school in the district would be made up of the kids who are bused somewhere else.
Well, I'm sure there's some opportunities too for some big cost savings with the buses and the routes and things like that. Maybe can take some of that money and find it to go to some other areas that aren't covered in this village, because I'm getting some questions about what about the arts, what about mental health, what about the teachers. So being in a little bit of the transportation business, I would think that there's some real aha moments maybe out there for us to take advantage of. So I hope we'll take a look at that.
It's currently 4 buses we have assigned to that. Just moving those students around.
So I have some questions. I understand that, and my daughter has gone to school districts in the Dallas area, Austin, and high school in Phoenix. And coming back to Fort Smith, it was kind of a nostalgia feeling for me because I graduated from Northside. But when you compare our facilities as a whole to other communities, and it may not be in a metropolitan area, but it may be in a suburb of another, we're behind. And when we compare ourselves to our neighbors, which we should, their facilities locally are outshining ours. And if we want to be the premier district that we state we will be in our vision, I think that we as a community need to start thinking forward and thinking innovation, but understanding that we do currently have facilities that we need to maintain. And I would say, we can do a better job in this area. There are people that are looking at this millage as new things that are coming in, but we as a district and a board have to be good stewards of the current facilities that we have. And I challenge the district staff, the teachers, the staff to really work with us in trying to push this forward, because it's important that we have equality and equitable facilities for all of our students, for our teachers to feel proud of where they come to work, and for our students when they go to another district that they're not shamed because they don't look as good. And I remember coming and hearing someone, it was an athletic team, and I heard these girls in the bathroom at one of the high schools say, "Oh, I can't believe we're playing here. My mom told me to be careful of where I go." And I'm sitting here like, we have absolutely no safety issues. We have clean conditions. Our buildings are well maintained, but that's the perception that's out there. And that's